A strange, creepy guy. So look at her, and I go, it's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. And she's like, are you mad? And I go, you're on a date. Like, you're on a date. Welcome to Gay in LA. I am Alexis Brielle. You probably haven't. You might not know who the heck I am. I'll talk about myself in a little intro. If you stay to like the middle of this video. If not, I guess you'll never know who I am. But you might know me from TikTok, or if you're one of my 1,200 followers. If you're one of my 1,200 followers, what's up? How you doing? If you could like a photo or two, I'd really appreciate it. Just kidding. But like, if you want to, that'd be cool. If you want to hit the subscribe button, or if you want to wait and see if I pass whatever requirements you have to follow somebody, I get that. That's cool too. This is kind of a long video, so I apologize in advance. But yeah, this is Gay in LA, and I am Alexis Brielle. I'm a lesbian that lives in Los Angeles, California. I'm 28 years old. I'm a Aquarius Pisces cusp, if you're into that kind of thing. I decided to start this channel to be able to reach some of you maybe that I haven't reached on TikTok, and be able to connect with my community in a different way. Gay in LA is going to be all about the community that I live in, West Hollywood and Los Angeles in general, the gay community there, and I'm going to be working with some really amazing people in the queer community and introducing them to you in different ways throughout this entire thing. I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to do a normal channel where I just talk about myself and just like vlog my day and like eat breakfast for you guys. That's not really my goal. An intro video, it's just gonna be me talking. There's not gonna be anybody else in this video, but future videos, there's going to be more than just me. That's what I want to do. And that's exciting to me. I'm not that exciting to me. So who knows? Maybe down the line, I'll start doing videos like that. But for now, I want to do a channel that is community-based and will connect people to other queer people and show them just different people within the community. I've always wanted to help people, and I feel like if it's something that I'm really connected to as well, that's just like double the benefit. And if I can help anyone that is dealing with their sexuality or questioning who they are and confused, by giving them a resource or like showing them somebody within the queer community that they can feel a connection to and like look up to, and maybe get some questions answered, that is why I want to do this. I grew up in a very small town, and it was very religious and very conservative, and nobody talked about being gay. I had one teacher that was a lesbian, just didn't have any role models, so I didn't have anyone to look to when I was questioning things at such an early age. So if I can help somebody that lives in like the middle of nowhere that only knows like gay celebrities or queer celebrities, like I looked up to Ellen and like Rosie O'Donnell, and there's like the only two gay people that I ever really knew of. So me being a lesbian and knowing that I was gay at 5 years old, but like being confused at like what I was feeling, like what I was thinking, and like why I was different. And like the only people I really have to look up to are celebrities that are really nothing like me. It was really difficult. So if I can kind of open somebody's eyes to like what is actually a possibility, or just make them feel not as alone, then that would be the greatest feeling ever for me. That's why I want to do this. And also maybe open the eyes of people that are really conservative and kind of have a bad outlook on the queer community and the people in it. Maybe I can show you that we are just like everybody else. We're all human and we're really all the same. Shouldn't matter whether you're gay or straight or trans. Just like it shouldn't matter whatever color you are, whatever your ethnicity is. Or if you're a male or female, it should not matter. But if I can do either of those two things, then that's the whole reason I want to do this. That's what would make it really, really worth it. TikTok, I have the worst date I've ever been on story for like the put a finger down, but I'm gonna go into even more detail because I wanted to just like give you guys a little glimpse of just the crazy things that happened to me. And I was like, why not just do a story time? Like we can get to know each other by me telling you a story. This is the worst date I've ever been on in my entire life. So I had a date planned with this girl I met a few days earlier. We met at a club, and then, no, actually we met getting pizza after the club. And we talked to each other, we exchanged numbers. She was going to an after party downtown, and me and my friends decided to go too. I was so excited to meet up with this girl and hang out with her at this after party. It's gonna be a great time. And it was a lot of fun. So we continued to text afterwards. We texted for a few days. We made a plan to meet up and go on a date on a Tuesday. And I think when we saw each other it was a Saturday. So we were gonna go to dinner and get drinks, and she asked me out. Like she was like, I really want to take you out. Like just let me know when you're free. Like I want to take you out so bad. Like you're really cool. Like let me buy you dinner, drinks, or whatever you want to do. So I was like, wow, this girl like really likes me. Like this is exciting. Like this is gonna be fun. She's like really cool. So we made plans to go out for dinner and drinks on a Tuesday. The day before our date, I texted her and was like, where do you want me to meet you? Like, what's the plan? And she was like, oh, I honestly haven't really thought of it, but like wherever you want to go, we can go. So I was like, okay. There's a place I really like called Laurel Hardware. It's in West Hollywood. And I told her, I was like, hey, is this place like cool to you? And she like looked at it on her phone, I guess, and was like, yeah, I'm really excited to go there. I've never been there. Like, let's call and make a reservation. So I was like, yeah, like no big deal, but also like kind of different because I've never had it where somebody asks me out, but then like I make the reservation. And like, I don't know if that's weird or if I just think that's weird. Like when I take somebody out and like I ask them out, like I plan on like making the reservation and like paying for dinner and kind of like being the one that's more forthcoming with it. And I felt like after she was like, oh, I'm so excited to take you out, like I really want to like take you out whenever you want to go out, like let me know. And then was like, what, you're planning this though, like you're planning this entire thing. But anyway, I was like, okay, whatever, kind of strange, but like I'm excited to see her. Being at this place, I see her, she looks really good, we get a drink, we're like talking, everything's going really great. She is beautiful, by the way. She has dark features and like pitch black hair and like beautiful eyes and just like beautiful smile. Like she is just like gorgeous. So I was like kind of nervous too, but like I was excited to be on a date with her. We end up going to our table, we sit down, we're like talking, and she like basically within the first like 5 to 7 minutes of us sitting down, like talked like shit about my nails and like how scary they were and like how anti-lesbian they were or like anti-gay they were. And I was like, you're really coming for me. Like you're really coming for me right now on this, like, okay, like I get a lot of lesbians have a thing about acrylics, but I feel like I wouldn't, like that wouldn't be the first thing I would say about somebody I'm on a date with, like right off the bat. I don't know if that's just me. And it wasn't even like a funny, like joking way. It was like a, like what's wrong with you kind of way. So like kind of rude. And we're like talking more. We split something. We're having drinks. We're talking. Conversation's going good. I kind of like brushed that off. I was like, whatever. And then she was like, you're not the kind of girl I usually would go out with. And I was like, or I think she even said like the kind of girl I'm usually attracted to. And I was like, okay. I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, I don't know, I just feel like you're used to getting your way all the time. And you just like have really high standards and like expect things to always go your way. We hit it off great the first time. She was the one that like really wanted to go out with me. We were texting fine, and I don't know like where this was coming from. And then like we continued the date and like continued to eat, and like then she was like back to being really nice and like saying nice things to me, and like just us talking about life. And I'm like, I am getting like the biggest mixed signals ever from this girl. I'm like kind of confused, but we'll see where this goes. So I'm gonna stop right there for right now. I did put the second part in a second video just because I didn't want to make the first one that long. It was 45 minutes when I was editing it, and I just thought that'd be better to do 2 different videos. I'm really sorry, I know that's like a really big pet peeve of most people, but I promise, go to the second video if you're really interested in knowing how the rest of the date went and finishing up my story time. It's definitely worth it. So please don't be mad, please don't hate me. So if you feel like continuing the story, it's going to be on the second video. If not, thank you for making it as far as you did. If you want to subscribe, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. I'm sure you know where the subscribe button is. I think it's like down here. Or if you want to leave comments, that's cool too. But yeah, thank you guys for taking time out of your day to watched my video. Part 2 is up right now if you want to continue the story. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and taking time out of your day. Hopefully you have a great rest of your week. Stay positive, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Yeah, bye.